Okay, everyone. I'm making another video today because I went to the fest, which is, as I said before, in many occasions, this event that I know since last year, and I just got things as usual, and a few things actually came from another fair, which I will be showing as well. But for now, we're going to go in a chronological order. I actually have the list over here, so here we go. So what did we begin with? A shoulder. Yeah, a shoulder from a robot leader, Zodak. This has a story behind of it. This is the shoulder that I was supposed to receive with my robot leader in July of last year. No, not July. Why do I always mess up? It's not July. It was May. It was the month before I went meeting Kevin for the second time. I got this one like shoulderless Zodak that was disassembled, that had missing parts. And right now the thing's actually walking, talking, and spinning again. So the lady said, "Hey, I found the shoulder," and I was like, "Well, fine, great. Put it in your stuff and give me it as soon as you see me." And yep, she did. There we go, a shoulder. Moving on. Ooh la la! What do we got here? A 2000, I believe it says 2002, but I do believe it's from 2004 or so. Super Fighter from Happy Kid. This is I believe the first version they made of this one, which is the plain blue version. It's kind of weird because I thought that the very first one they made, or the very first ones, were the ones that actually had this shinier. This was made out of it was painted pretty much, and not just plain blue plastic that, as far as I can judge, has zero glitter on it. Does it? Because I could be really wrong. This thing's so dirty that I can't even see if it has glitter or not. But it's pretty interesting. Battery cover was actually glued shut, and I had to pry it off. And yeah, there's no hook. The hook is broken. And of course, look at this mess. There's rust, everything pretty much. But you may actually not believe that it still works. Not fully, but the mechanism seems to work. There seems to be no broken gears or anything. The walking works, the turning works. The only thing that doesn't work is the sound and the little roller in the chest that doesn't turn at all. I was so happy with this thing that I actually unstuck it in the car. And let me see if the try me function works. Yeah, I'll have to spin the batteries. There we go. And of course, don't expect it to make the best contact, because it won't. It literally won't. There's the try me function. Now it's going to turn the chest on. There we go. And now the walking and the turning. As you guys can see, it's really slow. It doesn't even do anything. But if you let it run for a while, it is going to start moving. Let's see. Oh, of course. Why not? This always happens with corroded things. But yeah, something that was allegedly not working or not tested right now does seem to work. At least within mechanisms. So now it's going to have to turn. And it's beginning again. Yeah, you guys can see it's just terrible. Yep, this is gonna need a lot of repair, and it's all because of the compartment. If it wasn't by that, then it would be working just fine. But it's just that stupid compartment, because there's a spring that's cut, and from there's another spring that's it's in the verge of falling because it's just so corroded. But there's this spring which is cut, and it literally goes to the back of the compartment and doesn't make contact anymore. It's ridiculous how bad the compartment is. Yeah, it isn't going to turn on. It isn't going to move at all. But you guys get the point. It does work. It's just going, I am a super fighter, resetting, I'm a super fighter. It isn't going to turn on anymore. Sadly, it's not. Nope, nothing. Whatever, you guys get the point. Enough with this one. I'm a super fighter again. Yep, this is just... Yep, that's it for this one. On the list, or next should I say, on the list is this thing. This is a translucent fighter made by Fengyuan, or Fengyuan. I think it's pronounced Fengyuan. I'm just not sure how the hell to pronounce those things anymore, but I'll just say Fengyuan, because that's how you would say it here. It's a translucent fighter, as I said before, one of the many versions made, you know, assorted colors and everything. This was back when they were making the Space Warriors and all those others that had like chromey parts that were colored, and it's pretty much a 4-spot knockoff. It's exactly like a 4-spot. Mechanism like that, the mechanism to move the arms and head. Actually, that mechanism it looks different. I don't really know if the translucent version of the 4-spot has it like this, but it could. The thing is that, of course, as you guys are going to see in just a second when I load batteries in, if these are not dead, this one has a major problem. Okay, it says don't drop the gun, it says like fire, but I'm trying to find the best batteries. Alright, that's enough good. So, the headlights up. It has a really, like, it has one of the old switches. That's so weird from, you know, Fengyuan using that. You guys can see already there's a little piece broken off there. That must be from the arm. Because the arms are, again, this is basically a 4-spot but with lights and sound. Which, again, it exists. But this one is the much more generic, much, you know, cooler version. It says don't drop the gun. The head is actually jammed because the piece, the lever, is broken, and it's right there diagonally, and that's what jams up the whole thing. So these things cannot spin, but it can work as a bump and go, even though I haven't really tried that feature and I doubt it's gonna do something good. But there's light in the gun, the glass in the gun is missing as well, and it's only being held by one wire. Just imagine what would it be if this wire was off. No arm for this damn beauty. So I mean, what else can I say about it? There seems to be some kind of light in the head, which I'm not too sure. Yep, there's a light in the head. That, of course, that clicking sound is not normal. That's not supposed to happen. And it says fighter translucent, force robot, which that doesn't have the sticker here. It's actually off. So, oh boy, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to take those stickers off to take it apart. But anyway, let's get to the robot itself. Yeah, I'd rather not play it too much just because of that. Of course, the battery cover is missing as well. I'm not too sure what the battery cover color is. Maybe it's either orange or clear, but it would be really cool to know. So again, it's pretty much a 4-spot knockoff, only that 10 times fancier and 10 times more, you know, late 90s, because some people say these are from the late 90s. I'm not too sure about it. I don't really think these are from the late 90s. They are more something from the early 2000s, but we'll see what happens to this one. So, now the next one in the list. Okay, so this is one that I'm not going to try out. I'm not even going to take it out of the box yet. It's one of those Phoenix Saint Seiya robots. I'm giving one to Kevin, so I got myself another one just to have two. And I know the problems it's going to have. It's going to have a split motor gear, a split helical gear, and a split selector gear. But I'm not really in a rush to fixing it. I just want to know that it has all the parts, and so far it seems it has I saw the axe somewhere within the box, so it does have everything. It's complete. It's just, you know, a brand new thing that's not working, but, you know, there's that one. Another thing I've been wanting for years now, the Dynaforce Mars. The very first model with the green LEDs and well, LED, it's only one, and the green chest piece. So long story short, last year the lady, it's funny because it was the same lady, this one lady in the group was selling two of these. Well, two, only one. She was selling one and it sold, and it sold to some guy which I really don't like too much. So I was like, oh shit, I wish I would have, purchased that one. And of course, this year she actually lists one in the group once again with the same exact price. And the exact same thing she says doesn't work and everything. And I'm like, holy shit. So I claim it, and I went to pick it up today. Now, lady said that there's one that worked, there's one that didn't, and she just does not know which is which. So, for your convenience, my convenience as well, I actually brought batteries because I'm really, really, really confident on that this thing is going to start kicking in any second. I just need to figure out if the terminals are corroded or something. I'm gonna pause the video and see if I can get it to work. If not, I'll just resume with whatever I was doing before. It lit up and it made sound. Just not so many. But it did just light up and make sound. It just made like a muffly thing, so it is somewhat functional. I just have to make sure that you guys hear that. Let me see if I can actually get it on camera. This thing was just working. This thing was just working, like it did, like there we go. I'm almost there. See what I mean? It is trying to work. It's because maybe my batteries are not that, good. In fact, these batteries are slightly low, but even like that, it should have enough power to, like, roar, at least. Well, at least right now it was doing it by itself. Yeah, we fucking get it. Yeah, it just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to, but I don't believe it's going to have too much of an issue. Nope. Whatever. You guys get the point. It's basically supposed to walk and move the mouth and everything, but, it tries to work. We'll see if I can do something about the terminals, and then it'll probably work. Yeah, this just needs work. Alright, so what comes next is an oddity. It's something that I never thought I would actually fucking own, and I finally have some kind of verdict about how these things go. So, let me go ahead and basically show it. Or at least show the box, because the thing is actually out. This is the Milky Way Robot Fighter. Now, all of these years, I thought that all of these were electronic, because there's actually a video on YouTube of the, I believe, later version, or something that actually does have, and it's one of those that has the chromed head and the green limbs. So I guess those are actually the electronic ones, but of course this one has, the one in the box is blue, has pink, all that shit. Of course mine is not like that, but I just wanted to point it out. It even has missing stickers, or unless it just never had them. So again, always thought that this thing was pretty much the an electronic robot that would walk, raise the arms up. No, it's not. And of course the quality control. This robot is a very, very reluctant piece of shit. It is good, don't get me wrong, I like it, but right now this one is in shit condition, number one, and number two, I took it apart and it's not electronic at all. I would believe that the electronic one would have a speaker over here. I suppose it's the only area where you can shove a speaker. The circuitry could be in the head, I'm not just too sure, but this one is definitely not the same as that. And I am starting to suspect that there's a main company making all of these, the Robotric Warriors. Again, I don't know. It could be, as it could not be. But this one has a removable gun, which has terminals in it, believe it or not. There's two terminals, one in the front, one in the back. A really reminiscent Top Robot gun with a few steroids or something. Again, contacts in the hand. The other arm also has a shield. It has a shield, which you can take off like that, and you can also unclip it, but it's kind of hard to do it, but you actually can. I did unclip it. It's pretty much, it has the same hoses as any Galaxy Super Mechanic Fighter type robot or some shit like that, as, you know, all of those. The switch is here, just like those Saint Seiya robots. Gearbox inside is completely plastic, and it has that plastic shooter, or that metallic shooter that pretty much, I do believe it's the one that triggers the lights. And of course, I left batteries in it. I forgot about that. The robot was working. It was actually making a motor sound, but it stopped. So I'm supposing that it got jammed or something. But yeah, this damn thing was making a motor sound, and in the car I was like, holy shit, the arms are loose. The thing is, you know, completely loose, and it's just making a motor sound. I was like, hey, can I trigger the sounds anyway? So I basically, you know, yeah, there we go. It is going to just make that sound over and over again. The arms are loose, and they're actually broken. And I don't feel like taking it apart, but you guys get the point. It's like a Robot Trick Warrior, pretty much. The arms are supposed to be connected by a shaft. The piece that lifts up the arms is the exact same one as those, but on this one it's broken as well in half, and the other half I did not find it. So I am supposing that I'll have to 3D print a brand new arm lifting piece for it, and maybe some kind of repair or some kind of helper, because on these and those, I believe it was on those as well, but it must be the same. They are all reminiscent of the Galaxy Mechanical Fighter, so they all have the same shit. This one has, I believe, screws in the front and the back. Everything is plastic. It seems like it has the crown and pinion system, though. So again, it was made after the 1992 Top Robot or Chrome Crusader, whatever you want to call that one. But there you have it. The shaft holders are actually in this side of the arm, you know, in this half of the arm, and they are both broken. Thankfully, the parts are there, but again, nothing. They are just limp. And all I got it to do was this. Again, gears are there. The gears are there. It's just that, you know, they're all broken. So I guess that's that one. Okay, this is one that I didn't even bother, you know, shoving batteries in, so it's going to be the first time. This is one of those Dinosaur Epoch. In fact, this is the, I suppose, what is it? Second or third generation they made, where the actual plastic is yellow. And you guys are going to see these. I have the other one, but the other one is older. The plastic is actually gray, and it's painted yellow, and then it has this streak, you know, this line painted. As I was, you know, some people may know, some people may not. When I was young, I used to have one of these that had black and red all over here and some over there. Of course, the first version and everything. So I have kind of a sentimental, you know, tie with these things. So this one's really fucked up. Really fucked up. I got it for cheap, but it's really fucked up. Basically, the mouth, the head is open. Yeah, you can actually split the head in half. There's a broken screw holder, no tongue, whatever you say it. One leg is almost on the at the verge of fucking coming off. This other leg is actually glued in place. I don't know if you guys can see the glue right there. The tail is broken. But I do believe to see the circuitry, unless it's not. There's more than one wire going, but that's for the switch and the speaker. Nope, nothing. Okay. Lighted eyes, which they are still there. The battery cover, thank goodness it's still there. But as I said, it's just a really, really intensive repair project. Green ribbon, completely differentiating themselves from the originals. Because as I said, the originals had the red one. But let's see if it works. Which I doubt it, but... Oh my god! Oh wait, it just moved. It literally just fucking moved a little bit. Oh! It actually opened the mouth! Holy shit! No fucking way! Well, no sound, nothing. It seems to be trying to move. So here's what I'm going to actually do about this one, because I don't really want to, you know, fully fix this one. I will make it walk. I will make it wag its tail, but the actual mouth opening piece will be used for my first one, the one that I have that's yellow with green. If I can 3D print or manage to design a piece or something, this will have a moving mouth, but the main point of the main reason why I bought this one was to actually make the other one open and close the mouth again, because that one has everything. I don't remember, and I don't think it still has the relay or the sensor for the... But this one must do. You know, the sensor for whenever it opens the mouth, the thing automatically just lights up. But I guess that maybe parts from this one will help it, but this one will be walking at some point. I do actually have the leg from a green version I bought really long ago. So, you know, it's just that time when you find something that has the missing part that you actually have. It's like, I must buy it. This is a coincidence. So, there's the Dinosaur Epatch. I don't even know why I got this. I don't even know why the hell I got this. But I'm just so pleased that I got it. The Star Roto, yeah, it's right there. The Star Roto robot by Sony AI Toys, finally one with the box in decent condition, even though it's not working. Has the styrofoam insert, even though it's broken over there at the top. As I said, they said it didn't work. I do have the shield right about there. Right there. I do have the shield, pretty cool shield actually. I believe it's the same one that Sentinel uses. Very nice, very nice. It has the axe, has the shield, fully complete. I did take it out of the box. In fact, I'll take it out right now to try it. And I did see a couple of bad things, but they don't necessarily mean that this thing had been opened before. I don't believe, because, yeah, it has a very specific way of coming together, and I don't think that they could have figured it out, but this arm is actually popping out off there. But again, it's something that you can actually expect when you have that large split where the arm begins. So if I were to turn it a little bit, it would actually go back into position. You guys can see the ring over there. But again, this one's complete. This one actually has everything that my other one doesn't. The weapons, the caps, the little antennas in great condition. I absolutely like it. The only thing I hate about this box is that it doesn't have the top flap. That really bothers me. Because I paid a decent amount for this one. I didn't just pay like, 300. I paid like 1,500 pesos for it. Batteries. That's right. We're going to try if it works. Which again, they said the battery operated function doesn't work. But we'll see what exactly did they mean by that, because usually it could be just a broken gear, it could be that they didn't put the parts right, or I don't know. And of course I just realized the switch, unless, I don't think this was tampered, but the switch is actually different. The switch on this one is actually a modern switch. On my other one, to make, to make clear, it was a regular, the retro toy switch, just like this one, that has the tin casing and the little board type thing. Again, very, very interesting. I'm not going to say that I don't like it, but I can't find the other... Hold on. You really must hate it when the third battery adapter doesn't show up, but it shows up right now. We're going to try it out, see what it does. Oh, there's a little flicker. There is a little flicker. All the lights are actually... What the fuck? Why are all lights working at the same time if... That's so weird. I'm not too sure why exactly the things are working at the same time if... Nope. Nothing. Dead. Absolutely nada. So, this thing right here, you can see the dome lighting up. I believe the eyes are lighting up as well. Yep, there they are. The thing over there, the two little penis parts, the gun, and the chest with the guy and everything. Now, it just doesn't seem to be running. What the actual fuck? I'm not too sure exactly what the issue is, but... it does seem like it's not working at all, and body is kind of loose, and I'm not too sure if it's supposed to be loose even when I'm holding the legs in place. But, oh, okay. Come on, show me what you can do. Oh my god! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, it does 2 spins, but, well, there we go. And it fully works. That is a good surprise. That's really good. The guy that sold me it was really sketchy. To be honest, he just didn't even ask me like what you do with it and everything. He just gave me it. It was like, thank you. That's it. Really sketchy guy. But yeah, there we go. It's slowly recovering the speed. That's what I love about these Sonair robots. They're just, some of these are just so fucking sturdy. You have to like fucking hit them with a hammer to break them. So, there's the Star Robot. I'm gonna show the box for the hell of it. It has the little flap that you can open and close, like a book. Sun AI Toys, 182A, whatever. Yup, suppose that's it. Next robot, please. So, we're already starting to gather a mess over here. So, I'm gonna have to move it, because we have Translucent Fighter shit. We have, no, Milky Way, sorry. Why am I messing up these two? Whatever. What is the next thing? Not a robot, actually. I thought it was going to be a robot, but no. Last robot, well, the robot I'm going to show is this one. Again, if I let it run for a while, it's going to just, you know, go faster. It's also the batteries I'm using. I'm using the batteries that I've used for the Santas and Christmas, and those did have a decent use. So what we have here, you guys are gonna be like, Ivan, why the fuck did you buy this stupid bear? Okay, long story short, this is the closest I can get right now to my first ever animatronic. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, yeah, my very first animatronic was something like this. Exactly like this, only that, instead of being a bear, it was a bunny. It was a bunny, I do believe it had golden eyes as well. It was pink. It was, you know, the head, the hands, and this thing over here, you know, the shirt. What would be the shirt was actually brownish. It had like shades of brown, and this I don't remember if mine actually had this, but it must have had the little bow. This and this were actually blue, so it was blue overalls, brownish shirt, and a pink bunny, pretty much. That was saying, "This is the way we wash our clothes." You know, that stupid song. Thing about this is that I did actually open the back, and I regret it so much. I'm going to show you just why. Let me first, you know, strip it a little bit to show you exactly why I regret so much having opened this thing in the first place. Oh shit, that's right. I think I made it worse. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Okay. This is bad. Really bad. This right here is the battery cover. And this is a terrible fucking mess. I'm gonna tell you right now about these batteries. These batteries, back when I was young, when I was like 6 years old, they were everywhere. So these are guaranteed batteries to be there from when I was fucking young. So this is from the same time period, but as you guys can see, contacts have been obliterated. They are dead. They are gone. They are goodbye, good night, all of them. I think the main positive could be saved because it's not that bad, but my fucking god. And if I were to try to remove these things, they would all just get the fuck out. And here's one thing that I actually just realized, and I don't know if it has to do with the plush toys. TS. The company is TS. Battery that, you know, the battery that, the battery makers, pretty much. I don't think it has to do with the TS animatronics themselves, but it could be. But as you guys can see, battery cover's all discolored. It's just brown. It's rusted, and honestly, I just want to put the battery cover back in so it doesn't keep polluting the rest of the clothes, because it actually did. like it at some point it must have leaked or something, and you can see from the slots in the legs that it has rust. Let me just show it. You can see from the bottom here that there's at one point this thing just shit itself with battery acid, and it's just terrible because it probably fell down here and it ruined everything. The elastics are perished, of course. Don't even expect them to be nice on a almost 20-year-old thing. But yeah, you push the hand, it's supposed to walk. I'm not too sure about the music it plays, but I do believe it's the same as mine, as the one I had. That will be seen in another video. Sorry. So, Toby, Jason, you two faggots, or Cody Ryan, if you fuckers are seeing this, let me know if there's any fucking photo of the one I'm depicting. Again, blue overalls, brown shit, and pink bunny. A Ben 10 gun, because why not? I got a Ben 10 gun, because I'm a fucking Ben 10 fan. No, I fucking hate Ben 10, but I used to like it when it was, the very first season. Then it was just the whole, oh, I'm a big Ben 10. So fuck it. This uses 2 AA batteries, and why did I buy it? Why the fuck did I buy it? Because it has the choppy version of Don't Drop the Gun, the one I do like, and I could put it in a robot. Now, one funny thing is I thought it was just a sound and light one, but I can tell by the weight, and I can tell by the fact this is loose, that this is one of those that just moves back and forth real quick. I don't know if there's any light there, I don't believe, but I know there's already 3 lights. There, there, and there. There's the speaker. Yep, the speaker's right there. And number 007. So this one's just gonna get scrapped up for the chip, and maybe then I might, because I do like the fact that it's a motorized gun, and I never really gave that much importance to this, so I could actually just put another sound chip or something and have it, rattling around. Maybe have it like a display piece or something. I'm not just too sure. But there's that. And now for the wrap of the video, I'm gonna show the things that I bought in the fest, because some people just had really cool fucking things. There was someone that had a fucking Bigfoot with the remote. I was like, oh shit, Bigfoot. Because I do need a remote for one. I have one at Kevin's, but man, it was so expensive. It was like 5,000 pesos, like ridiculous. But anyways, this over here we have is Lucky Yeah Super Robot, which has been, it's discolored, but you can still see the purple chrome. Very nice. Has the antenna, has the gun, but here's the catch. It actually has the gyro wheel, which none of my others have it. So it is a forceful thing. I'm gonna have to just go, because I do have 3 of these right now. I have the other version that had the different, it's supposed to have the different backpack. I have this one. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I have the gold chrome one, which doesn't even have the gyro wheel, so now I have one that has it, and even though the wheels seem to be flat and everything, I can take the measurements and such to see if I can get one of these to fucking work. I doubt it, but, I guess one can dream. But, there's that one. We're gonna try it out, actually. Lady told me, and she definitely must be right. I haven't tried it, but I know it basically just made motor sounds. Let's see. Oh my god, that's just so... yeah. Buzzing sounds. That shows that this shows that things are okay. When they have like fucking... okay, that. We have that one, and now the last one, and I believe it's one of the shockers. I paid hardly anything for this. Another musical walking Santa Claus, one that I've been wanting for a while, because it's the one with the shitty head that's painted like the old ones, but it has the shitty mechanism, the shitty red plastic body, and as of what I am able to tell, because it doesn't have the hat nor the speaker, the circuit board was actually soldered onto the speaker, and it was one of those standard shitty ones. It has a light up head, has a light up candle probably, and what else do we know? Switch is fucked up. At least that's what I believe. Because you can't even flip it. I'm gonna put batteries to see if it works though. Nope, it doesn't even turn on, and even if it did, we could not hear the music, so what's the fucking point? I'm sure this thing has broken gears and everything, just like every single other. But that pretty much wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, maybe with, not really sure if I should be talking in the next video, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next deliver of Stupid Piece of Shit Toys.